Here's the starter. Here's the front of the starter. So you got a bolt hole here, a bolt goes here, and then this is a dowel. You can use the existing wire on the car because the existing wire has this blade type connector. And they do, this starter supplied this piece right here if you want to change it over. The car doesn't come with this piece. Either put this piece on or, you know, just put the bare wire on there or something. So it's fairly easy to do the starter on this car. There's where the starter goes right there. This is the front of the car. There's the radiator, and you just go underneath, and there's the starter right there. You do have to get access from behind this subframe here. Loosen the bolts and everything, but the wiring and stuff is done on this side. And this is the main wire. This main wire, and then you got this wire here. Now there's two different types of connectors. Sometimes if you buy a starter, it's not going to have the blade connecting on there. It's going to have this connector. What I did was I just soldered it onto the existing wire right here, so that I didn't have to, you know, make it too complicated. So these are the bolts that go with the starter. There's two bolts. There's two bolts that go with the starter. Okay, and one of the bolts you will attach the battery cable to. This is what it looks like when the starter's been removed. There's also this plate right here. Now there's a screw that goes in this plate up over here. I lost the screw, so I don't know, when I was taking the transmission out, I lost the screw. So it's just kind of loose. The screw, there's a hole right up in here where the screw goes, right there. I gotta find the screw. That's where the starter goes, right there. And there's two bolts that hold it in. Here's a view from underneath the front of the car. The starter is, you can almost do this starter without lifting the car up. You could probably do it if you're out and your starter went bad. This is the main cable that goes up to the battery. That's where the starter goes right there. So that's what the starter solenoid looks like. All right, there's the bolt right there for the starter. That's a mounting bolt, and it's also where the main battery cable is attached also. This piece right here, goes around the main wire, the positive, and then it attaches on that bolt right there. So you first have to remove that bolt, and then you can take the wire off its mount, and then you can remove the bolt to the starter. So that's what the bolt looks like. It's the same as the other one.